Wow. It's been a while. Hi everyone, it's Taylor from Taylor Renee here on YouTube, and I just wanted to hop on here and sort of give you guys a little bit of a life update, as well as address some big elephants in the room about different things that have been going on in the world and in the planner world specifically, and sort of what my plan is here on my YouTube going forward. So first and foremost, holy freaking crap, it's been forever, I feel like, since I've talked to you guys, even though I'm just talking to a camera. I know you guys don't really get to see my face very often, but rather than talking about this during a plan with me, I thought it would be a lot easier just to get on here and talk with you directly, if you consider this directly. Anyways, first and foremost, welcome to my apartment! You guys, this is the first time you're kind of getting a little sneak peek of my apartment. So for those of you who don't know, I graduated in December and started teaching in January and then moved out of my parents' house in April? May. I can't even keep track anymore, you guys. So I moved out in May and I am now living on my own. I do not live with my boyfriend. I don't have any roommates. I'm living completely by myself, which was a choice I felt like was very important for me to make, and I'm very happy with it so far. So I know there was a lot of talk about me doing like a move-in vlog and then giving you guys a tour of my apartment, and I completely failed on doing any of that. So first and foremost, I apologize because there were several of you that really wanted me to do that, but have no fear, I will still be doing some apartment vlogs. It's just gonna take me a little bit. So actually the move-in process has been very slow for me. For pretty much the first month of being here, I had hardly any furniture, and that was just because it was so difficult doing furniture shopping and all of that because of the pandemic and all of that. So part of that is just because it's been a slow process, and honestly, I picked up the camera a few times, but I didn't really have enough footage to actually put it on YouTube, so I just kind of decided to put that on hold. But it is coming along. It's a little messy right now. I tried to cover up the background as much as I could, but as soon as I get it together and have most of my apartment put together, I plan on doing an apartment tour, and then I think I'm going to come up with kind of an apartment vlog series. And it'll kind of just be a series of like what it's like living on your own, and I don't know, meals and cleaning tips and organization tips, especially because I live in a very small studio apartment, stuff like that. So stay tuned. I know I talk about things all the time and take forever to follow through with them, but for those of you who stick around, again, I appreciate you so much. It is very difficult being a YouTuber. I very much underestimated how much work it is planning and putting in the time to film and edit and all of that, but I have officially celebrated a year here on YouTube. I don't think I mentioned that either. Time just kind of flew by and I didn't have the chance to celebrate it, so I have been on YouTube for a little bit over a year now, which is also super exciting and also means it's time for me to step up my game. Okay, topic number 2. I know that I have also been very inconsistent with posting. Again, thank you to those of you who have been so patient. I have had several messages on my Instagram and here on YouTube and different comments from different viewers saying that you miss me and you can't wait for my next plan with me. And oh my gosh, it is the most encouraging thing when life is being crazy and you feel like you don't have the time for this thing that you love, and people just keep pouring love into you and encouragement into you. It's the most amazing feeling. So first of all, you guys are just amazing. I feel so blessed to have viewers that actually look forward to my content. So just know that you guys have inspired me to jump back in and tell myself to get over it, get over everything that's happening in life right now, and just push through and keep doing this because I love it and you guys love it, and that's what's important. So the plan moving forward is that I am working on a new YouTube schedule for myself. I'm actually working on an entire life schedule for myself because I think this whole pandemic really taught me that I don't know how to stay on track with things if I don't have an automatic schedule. It's been very difficult trying to plan and trying to be motivated when I don't have to be somewhere every day. Like, who knew that was so hard? So that's my plan moving forward, is getting myself in a new routine, especially until school starts. And then honestly, it kind of sounds crazy, but I feel like things will be easier once I'm teaching again because I'll just be on a consistent schedule. But thank you so much for being patient and sticking around. And I promise you guys, I will be getting back on track. So then that leads me to topic number 3. So May happened and YouTube kind of took the back burner for me. And then June happened and I tried to get back into YouTube, but it just wasn't really working out. I'm uploading videos really late, nothing's on time. And so I kept telling myself, July is gonna be great because you're gonna get to start in your new planner and things are just gonna take off from there. It's gonna give you the motivation you need and everything will be fine. You'll set your summer goals. It'll be awesome. Yeah. Then the elephant in the room that it's time to address. The planner community sort of exploded, and to say the least, the last few weeks have been difficult. With everything that's going on, the Black Lives Matter movement, the pandemic that we're in, and just all of the chaos that has ensued around those two topics, I'm sure you guys are all feeling the stress from these events. Not only do we have all that going on, I had a lot of personal life stuff happen that is truly what kept me from staying on track with my YouTube. I just got busy. I mean, I moved out. I started shopping for a car again. I just had a lot of personal things that I had to give my attention to. But needless to say, even though I wasn't doing great about being in my planner and posting on my YouTube or my Instagram, the planner community was the one place that I felt like was still positive and was not fully tainted by everything that was going on. Yes, a lot of the planner community has disagreements on things. We don't all see eye to eye. There's always controversy and drama that happens in the planner community, but this was different. So I'm just gonna go ahead and address it. For those of you who don't know about the recent events that happened with Erin Condren, just go look up Erin Condren graduation on Google and you will find an article that basically shares about Erin Condren and her kids and the high school that they just graduated from. So, long story short, Erin Condren and her children did not make very smart decisions. In fact, they made very disgusting decisions, truly, in my opinion. I think we could all agree that her words and actions over the last week were just sickening, honestly, and were very selfish and full of privilege. Let's just put it that way. That may sound harsh, but I'm just putting it out there. To say the least, I was very disappointed. I was shocked to hear what happened. If you don't know, I'll just give you a quick summary. Basically, Erin Condren is on the planning committee for her kids' high school. They just graduated high school, and there was a ceremony for their graduation that was planned out where they each got to wear masks and take turns going to get their diploma from their principal, who spent hours and hours outside handing them out, and that was their ceremony. Well, these students and parents decided that that wasn't enough, and they came up with a second gathering on their own. They used the Black Lives Matter protests as an excuse to have this gathering. They pretended it was a protest so that it would be allowed, and they did not wear masks at all, and they did not social distance at all during this gathering. So long story short, Erin Condren herself, not the company, but Erin Condren the person, has posted over and over the last few weeks about her support for social distancing during this pandemic, as well as her support for the lives of Black people in our country and around the world. And her actions very much looked different. So it becomes a conflict when the face of a company says one thing and does another, that looks very hypocritical, and here we are with this question of, do we continue to use Erin Condren products? Do we continue to support this company? You guys, this is your decision. I'm going to start with just saying, no matter what you decide to do, it's your decision, and do not let anybody tell you differently. There are several influencers and affiliates who have chosen to stop promoting Erin Condren products or stop using Erin Condren products altogether, and even have decided to not purchase Erin Condren products in the future. Now, for those of you who don't know, I recently became an Erin Condren affiliate, which was truly a dream come true. I have used Erin Condren products since 2015, I think, and it has always been a dream of mine to become an affiliate, and to have the opportunity to share about the products and give my own opinions and just be a part of the Erin Condren team. I think that has just always been something I've wanted to do, and I finally got to do it this year. I only became an affiliate a couple of months ago, and then I hopped on Instagram one day and saw all these affiliates talking about how they needed to take a step back from Erin Condren, and I thought, oh my god, what happened? What did I miss? Like, I totally missed this entire thing. And I had to do a lot of digging to figure out what the heck was going on. And when I found out, I was just in pure shock. I was disappointed. I was a little confused. And to say the least, I was just really heartbroken. Not for me, yes, for the company, but just for all of the people who put their love and support into this company, including the Black community and including anybody, which is all of us, who are being affected by the pandemic right now. So, with all that being said, I felt like I owe it to you guys as my viewers here on my YouTube channel to let you know where I stand with this current event, what my plan is moving forward here on my YouTube channel, and then quite frankly, stop talking about this, because honestly, I wanted to address it here directly on my YouTube, but then afterwards, I just don't want it to be a conversation we continue to have. I just want to address it and wait to see what change comes about and then make future decisions from there. So the decision I have made is that, honestly, I haven't had the privilege of being an Erin Condren affiliate for very long, which means I haven't made a huge second income from it. I do not have a ton of free products laying around. I'm not affiliated with any other planner company. So I have poured my heart and soul into Erin Condren products, and that is what I have to use, and that is what I'm going to continue to use. I do not have the money, like many other influencers and affiliates do, to go out and purchase planners from other companies. I wish that I did, honestly. It would just make this so much easier to put a hold on using her products for now, but I have to do what's best for me, and it's not best for me to go out and purchase more products. I already planned on using the new Hourly Life Planner starting in July. I bought the Daily Duos, and then I also put in a recent order for more Erin Condren products before all of this happened. More planners and more accessories and all of the things. So you could say it was really bad timing for all of this to happen, because we all just purchased a bunch of products. And there are probably many of us who wanted to still purchase more product, but now we're in this weird space of feeling like we're wrong doing it. So I just want to say, whatever your decision is, whether you decide to use the products or not, whether you decide to put your usage of the products on hold, whether you decide to purchase from in the future or not, that is your decision. Do not let anybody else tell you that it is wrong, because it's not. Your decision is right for you and for you only. The only reason I'm even sharing my decision is because I do have a small community. It's not very big, but I do have a small community here on YouTube that I feel like I owe it to for them to decide if I am a channel that they still want to support. And so that way you guys can also know what my future content is going to look like as subscribers. I will not be offended in any way based on what your opinion is of me and my decision, but truly, I just can't waste any more money. So moving forward, I will continue to use the planners that I have already purchased in my videos, but I will not be focusing on promoting the products. I think I'm also going to remove all of my affiliate links from the description boxes in my YouTube videos for the time being until I see the right amount of change that I feel better about moving forward with Erin Condren. So for those of you who don't know, Erin Condren did post an apology herself. Yeah, you can go check that out. It's on her Instagram. You can decide if that was a good enough apology. And then the CEO of Erin Condren also posted an apology and took full responsibility, even though they had no idea that this was even going on. They took full responsibility for the actions of Erin Condren as the face of the company and the founder of the company. And they have already sent out to all the affiliates and influencers the different ideas that they have moving forward and implementing change within their own community and the planner community as a whole. So for me, that was really refreshing to see the CEO speak out against what has happened. And honestly, just to give you some food for thought, it would be different if the money we were using to purchase these products was going towards like an anti-Black Lives movement or an anti-pandemic movement or something. Like, if that was the case, I mean, you bet I would stop purchasing any and all products from Erin Condren, but her words and actions are not directly related to the company as a whole. They don't have anything to do with where the company stands, hopefully. And the only way that we can know whether they do or not is by seeing how the company handles it moving forward. So I am choosing to hold off until I feel like I have seen enough change and enough efforts moving forward. But I will also be continuing to use the products. So if it bothers you, moving forward, seeing my Erin Condren products in my future videos, I don't know what to tell you. That's just what I have. I'm not going to go out and purchase another planner, you guys. I mean, feel free to send me one, but I can't do it. I cannot. I've spent too much money. Again, the only free product that I have received from Erin Condren so far as an affiliate for 2 months was the Teacher Life Planner, and I gave that one away. I purchased my own and I gave the one away that I did earn. My daily duos were also sent to me for review, but those are the only 2 items that I have received free, but the rest of it I have all purchased myself. But yeah, so that was a lot that I just kind of covered all at once, but I felt like it was important for me to address the several different things that are going on, as well as just update you guys about what's been going on with me. Yeah, I moved, I bought a car, a brand new car, like holy cow, a lot is happening, and I've just been trying to tackle a lot of different things that have been going on, but I'm coming out of it, and honestly, I'm just excited to see what the second half of 2020 has to offer, because truly, I'm not sure it could get any worse than what's already happened this year. Quite frankly, I'm ready for this entire year to just be over, so we can just like move on and get to the good part, you know what I mean? Okay, so with all that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and leave you all with that. I hope I've answered any questions you guys might have about my viewpoints, my opinions, and the future of my channel moving forward. Of course, I will always be respectful of anybody who comes on my channel and whatever your viewpoints are. All I ask is that you be respectful of my channel in return. And last but not least, just a couple of other changes I'm hoping moving forward. I've already purchased a ton of stickers for July and August, but hopefully in the future I can start purchasing more stickers from Black-owned sticker shops. So please, 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 I mentioned this in my Black Lives Matter planner challenge video, which also went up super late, but I did it and I loved it and I wanted to still post it. But I did also mention this in that video. I would love any suggestions you guys have of your favorite Black YouTubers and Black-owned sticker shops that you would like for me to check out. I just really want to be a part of elevating Black voices and helping them reach audiences that they maybe wouldn't have been able to reach before. I just want to do my part in showing support for them and their businesses and their lives in any small way that I can, especially here in the planner community. So I think I've talked enough. I could just go on and on and on about everything that's happening, but I think I've said enough for now. It has definitely taken a huge toll on my mental health over the past few weeks. I've struggled, I'm not gonna lie, with everything that's happening, but also just with life in general. And it's hard, you guys, but at the same time, I've had to learn to be very, very patient with myself and to forgive myself for not being perfect and forgive myself for not always following through with what I say I'm gonna do. That's something that I'm working on though. So I just hope that you guys can be patient with me while I try to be patient with myself. So thank you guys so much for watching and listening. I hope that I answered any questions you may have and that it is clear what my YouTube channel will look like moving forward. So thank you all so much, and I will see you in my future videos. Bye guys.